Welcome to Lesson Number 3, E-Learning Course Module 3, Using Noodle Tools in Research and Writing. As you discovered in Lesson 1, technology has made researching easier and faster. It also gives new tools for writers to use which automate and organize tasks in the writing process. One online software tool, NoodleTools, provides writers with one place to enter, organize, and save their sources, note cards, and works cited from research, all in one convenient web space. This lesson will build upon the previous ones by using the sources found in Lesson 1, which were determined to be relevant to your topic and subtopics in Lesson 2. You will practice using NoodleTools features, which will help your skills using it as the school-wide required online writing tool. Specifically in this lesson module, you'll practice using the following features of NoodleTools: creating a new project, entering sources to create a bibliography, entering in quotes, information, and other ideas on note cards by topic, and downloading and printing a works cited page from NoodleTools. This lesson builds upon the first two and continues to add to the research log that was begun in the first lesson. This lesson requires you to have your bubble map from Lesson 1 and access to your sources saved in the EBSCO host folder from Lesson 1. If you did not save your sources in EBSCO host saved folder, or keep the source citations as instructed in Lesson 1, then you'll need to search again for the selected sources that you decided were relevant in Lesson 2. You'll need the citation information to enter into the NoodleTools Bibliography tab and link them to your note cards. Each lesson module has specific deliverables assignments. For this lesson, you will submit your updated activity log with your NoodleTools tasks recorded. Screenshot images from NoodleTools showing your work as instructed in the lesson overview, completion of the lesson check for understanding and discussion sections, and upload these assignments as indicated in the step-by-step lesson overview guide found in Module Number 3. In this lesson, you'll have a step-by-step guide where you will create a new project, manage that project by entering sources of information and linking those sources to note cards and saving them. Once created, the projects are managed through the dashboard where you have easy access to its components for adding and editing the information as you progress in your research and writing. This lesson will guide you step by step in entering your 3 sources from Lesson 1 and 2 into NoodleTools and link them to your note cards. These sources are stored and can be easily downloaded into a works cited page in the correct MLA format, which is required by your school. One of the most beneficial features of NoodleTools is the Note Cards tab. You can create specific note cards for your topics, subtopics, and other categories. These note cards can be sorted into so-called piles to help you visualize connections to topics and subtopics. Each note card created prompts you to link to the corresponding source, and it has space for any direct quotes, your paraphrased information, and a place for you to record your questions or develop ideas that the information brings to mind for further research and to establish assumptions. The note cards can be tagged with keywords for future ease of retrieval and sorting as you progress in your writing. Once created, they are saved and can be downloaded for printing. This lesson requires you to download note cards and submit them as part of the final performance document. And again, the step-by-step guide can be found in the lesson overview to complete this task. Finally, this lesson will review how to download and print a works cited list using the sources linked to a project. Step-by-step instructions are found in the lesson overview for this module. A works cited document is also part of the final performance document as indicated in the lesson guide. This lesson practices the basic features of NoodleTools software that you've been provided with by your school. As you use it more often, the features will become more familiar and you'll gain in confidence in using them. Additional features like the online outline and Google Doc features are just as easy to use and very helpful in finishing the writing process. NoodleTools has additional online tutorials to review these features as well. Hopefully, you'll practice your NoodleTools and enjoy its role in your writing assignments at school. Let's begin Module Number 3 and start with a lesson overview.